Hi everyone, welcome to The Last Drop. I am Chris. Thank you very much for joining me today on February. My whiskey journey for February. Yeah, really good. I'm really enjoying this series. I hope you are too. Yeah, coming to you every month. My whiskey journey. Little diary. So, I've got a little dram with me today. This is Brukswhisky from Mackmyra. So we'll have a little. I've got some notes and stuff there, which I'll take you through in a bit. But let's first kick off with the 1st of February. That was a day I was filming, so I would have been filming January's episode, which is cool. That day I had the Glenmorangie Gamay red wine finish peated, which was probably courtesy of Mark Slinger. Thank you very much, Mark. Nose, sort of dreadful handwriting. Nose is medium, I put. What's that mean? Medium nose? A medium nose. Peat, smoke, raspberry and barley. I think where it was quite young, got that barley note. Taste, I got fruity and peaty, right up my street. And in the echo, not long, and peppery from the ABV. All in all, a very nice dram. Quite one to taste that one, I think. Going over to the 2nd of February, it was a bottle kill. Damn. And it was Kilkerran heavily peated. 60 odd percent that one, 60.9 I believe. What a cracking whiskey that was. Obviously young, but on the nose, pine trees, honey, smoked and salty notes, really good. Taste was just sweet, smoky ash, and then the echo was peppery heat and that underlying ash and sweetness coming through. Fantastic. I need more Kilkerran is what I wrote. Need more Kilkerran. I've only got the cask strength left. Probably going to save that for a while as well. Then a bit of a break. Looks like a bit of a couple of things though. 6th of the 2nd, so 6th of February, was another Glenmorangie. So this would have been from Mark Slinger again. Thank you, Mark. 55.1% port cask, bottle your own. So great colour. There's a reddish tint, which most port finishes come with. Fruity porty nose, pow. I put massive taste. Reminds me of the neck pour of Glendronach Portwood, which very similar. Fruity taste, nice mouthfeel even, and a peppery spice. I just put solid, so a good solid. I'm not overly keen on my port wood stuff, but yeah, that was nice. Then I had Ben Romack, 59.9% peat sherry smoke. Yeah. Nose was sherry with a subtle smoke, sort of like a bonfire-y sort of smoke, but if it was over there somewhere or over there, Then the taste was heavy sherry. Feels like something. I don't know. Maybe I've drunk too much at that point. I don't know. Peat on the taste. Water helps. The nose stayed the same, but the taste adds figs. Yeah, I wrote I wish there was more peat. So I mean, yeah, maybe the sherry influence just overtaking it a bit there. But a very nice dram again. Then I think by the looks of it, I just had just a Caneheads 12 after that, blended whiskey. Just great whiskey. You know, solid that one. Then 7th of February. Cool. I started off with an old fashioned. Now, old fashions, they're nice little cocktails, aren't they, for you know, drinking a lot of whiskey. So this one I've got a bottle of that boutique rye company. That, yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, definitely that was right. Which is rye from 921 Distillery in Colorado, 11 months old. It may be a waste of it in an old fashioned, but damn, it was good. Very good indeed. I also don't say old fashioned is like a cube of sugar or a teaspoon of sugar, a few dashes of bitters, whiskey, dissolve, add ice, done. Twist of lemon peel if you've got any. Beautiful, great little cocktail to have at home. Easy to do. I then tried to make it with Diplomatico. Now, Diplomatico Reserva is very sweet on itself. It's definitely got some sugar, but it's got some great rum. And I tried it without the sugar, so I just added dashes of that and the ice, and absolutely cracking. So that's definitely one worth trying if you want to reduce your sugar intake. Yeah, I wrote dissolving sugar is too time consuming. More rum, done. So then switching to, or fast forwarding to, by 2 days to the 8th. Eagle Rare. So again from Buffalo Trace, aged 10 years, good stuff, 45% if my memory serves. But yeah, major butter notes on it that evening. Just like sweet, hot, buttery popcorn I've written down. So really good stuff. Then I tried the Wild Turkey Long Branch, which was a sample I got from Toby from Whiskey Shed. I got no butter. There was a higher rye. There was more spice and a mintiness going on to it. And it sticks to the glass. So it had sort of more oily sort of texture to it. Taste, I just put WTF. And yeah, rye spice, but not too hot. Very rye taste. So I found it more of a rye than a bourbon. I'm not sure if that's correct. Please comment down below if what that is. Didn't look too much in it, but nice altogether. I then had follow up to that is a Rittenhouse rye, which was 50%, similar to the Long Branch, but very much rye bread taste and classical rye, you know. So that was good. Nice ABV punch, but classic rye. That was good. Very good indeed. So let's give it a little pause there. Let's take some look at some notes about Brukswhisky. Right, here we are with Brukswhisky from Mackmyra. It's 41.4%. Yeah, so a bit higher ABV, bit of an odd designation. It is 200 litres first fill bourbon cask matured during 5 years old, mixed with 100 litres of Swedish oak, elegant recipe, first filled quality, 100 litres sherry cask, elegant recipe, first fill quality, and then 200 litres ex-bourbon casks, elegant and peat tail first fill quality. So all first fill sort of stuff. Interesting. You're going to be looking for fruits. Let me bring this up here so I'm not looking down all the time. Cool. Yeah, Mackmyra Brukswhisky has a balanced character with fruits and butterscotch. The nose is clean with light spicy notes, clear fruitiness with butterscotch, citrus and pear. Prominent notes are licorice and mint. The palate is fruity and slightly smoky, while the aftertaste, or echo as I like to call it, is fruity and slightly spicy. Enjoy Brukswhisky as it is, with or without ice on any occasion. Lovely. Clean nose, very nice. Definitely fruity. That's nice, that. I think I prefer that over the Mac. If you haven't seen my Mac live tasting, then please go and check it out. That'd be cool. So, back to the diary, shall we? Where do we get up to? 11th of February. Hazelburn 14. Hazelburn 14. That's a nice dram. Where is it? It's gone. It's gone from my shelf. Bottle kill. I wrote it down. Bottle kill. Bottle killed that. Oh man. I wonder if I can get a bottle for cheap. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, so what I've done with this one is I was drinking this as I was packing everything for the Mackmyra Mac live tasting. So yeah, deep leather and earthy, sherry on, I've written here, on par with Kilkerran cask strength. And you know what everybody thinks of the Kilkerran 8 cask strength, the latest one with the sherry. Fantastic stuff, fantastic. And yeah, it was very, very good. Neck pour was a bit meh, but once it developed over 6 months, bloody-tastic. Right, over to the 13th of the 2nd. This is an interesting one. I got a sample from Minnow, who is multi-mission. He sent me a Bass Armagnac, which was 6 to 10 years oldish. Castrade Napoleon. 40%. Deep colour. Possibly, I'm not 100% sure on Armagnac. Cognac is obviously definitely coloured, but not 100% sure on Armagnac, but probably is. The nose was sweet with gentle raisins, wood, red apples. Taste was prunes, dried fruit, woody notes. Really, really nice, really nice. And then the echo was peppery and slightly harsh. So I think that came from the spirit part of it. But interesting. One of probably second Armagnac I tried, but good. I then tried his other one, which was, he sent me a Francois Perrault VSOP cognac. For this, the nose was vanilla fruits, same for the taste. A very pleasant cognac, some wood later on. Really, really good. And I finished that off comparing it to my Gilles Brisson VSOP, which had, orchard fruits, woody notes, and a slightly dry finish. So I think there may have been some older stuff in the Gilles Brisson compared to the Francois Perrault. Because it's got to be a minimum of 4 years, but obviously there can be older stuff in it. Whew, then I just go keep on drinking. I'm drinking a lot. It's not good. 14th. goddamn RL Seals rum, 10-year-old rum. Ooh, that's good stuff. Wood, vanilla, sweetness, cocoa, dried fruit, Bakewell tart, peachy echo. The Bakewell tart is a note that I pinched from Stephen, who is Rum Diaries. And I'm going to quote him on this as well. He quoted it, proper rum made properly. And it definitely is that. It's nice and prominent, great depth, and on par with some whiskies I've tried. Honestly, fantastic rum. Please go and check it out. 16th. That was a good. That was a Sunday. Come pick my son up for a sleepover. So yeah, mum and dad for dinner. Sharing whiskey with my dad. Fantastic. Gave him the Altmore 12, which he found very enjoyable, and he enjoyed that it wasn't peated or sherried, which is, something that really, really nice sometimes. Then I gave him the Bunna 5, or Bunna Half and 5-year-old that I've got. Lovely stuff, ashy sweetness again, just cracking that thing. Then I got him to try the RL Seal rum. He said it's not whiskey, but very nice still, good sweetness and more depth than usual. So that was cool. 17th. I went for a meal at a restaurant called 64 Degrees here in Brighton. Fantastic restaurant, really good meal. Sat at the pass. Highlights, maybe, some really good food. So I got back there and immediately I reached for a Kleinleach 14. So got one of them, had one of them. Yep, lovely savoury feel. Some citrus notes on the nose, just solid. Great way to end an evening with the wife. 19th, filming night. So I was filming some videos. Woods Rum, Dawley's 12, RL Seals 10, and Courvoisier Napoleon. So watch this space for them. I won't say too much other than Woods Burnt Rum, Dawley's 12, cracking. RLC's proper, and the Courvoisier is subtle and interesting. You know me. Bit of a jump over to 23rd. Boutique Rye Company again. The rye, very nice. Rye Spirit it's called. Should note that it's called a Rye Spirit, not whiskey or anything like that. So because it's so young. Spicy vanilla, herbal, coffee, minty, echoes almost strawberry, sweet note, strawberry sweets, almost that sort of note. Then I had an Eagle Rare, sweet vanilla, sugar woody notes, sugarwood. Don't know what that is, but yeah. And then I polished off my Buffalo Trace in a bottle kill. Lovely. 24th. Interesting day, the 24th. My first whiskey from the Somerton Whisky Club. This one is the Exceptional Grain from, was it Sutcliffe and something or other? So it's a grain whiskey. It's a blend, but it's got like 30-year-old stuff in there, from sort of north, from distilleries. I can't remember where. Glenbergie or something? Probably not. Probably wrong on that one, but nah. Sweet and lemon. This was my first taste, so it's Nick pour as well. Sweet with the lemon nose, delicate, tangy, creamy taste, and the echo, sort of lingered on a bit, quite long. But yeah, beautiful stuff. Very subtle, but Moorish. Very, very Moorish. You want to go and grab another glass straight away, just to try and search for other elements, but it was, yeah, moreish to it. Whew. 26th. So 26th was the live tasting, which thank you very much for everyone to attend that. Mac. So I started scoring the Mac. So the Mac nose got 7 out of 10. Great nose. Really great nose. Taste was 6 out of 10. It was right. And then the Echo was 4.5 out of 10. It just disappeared in your mouth and it was gone. So all in all, I mean, overall, probably looking at about 6 out of 10 for the whiskey itself. Not bad. Great introduction for whiskey. Prominent flavours that people can pick out, and really good for new people. I recommend it for new drinkers of whiskey. Then 28th. So on the Friday, that was a whiskey week. Oh, and then it crosses over. The Sunday is the 1st of March, so 28th, and then the 1st. So like the cut off here is just quite, intense. I went to my first ever SMWS Scotch Malt Whisky Society tasting event. This was at the Brighton Metropole. Really interesting. I think it was. I left maybe slightly disappointed. I don't know. Great stuff. They gave us a bit of food and stuff like that. You get a nice little sort of good bit of paper. Thick paper. With all like the notes on it, all the information you want on it and stuff like that, the cask number, and then the price, obviously, and then the notes, tasting notes, how old it was, all that sort of thing. Really good. So let's go through them one by one. We started off with a mixologist's nose bag, which was quite cool. Cheapest bottle of the evening, 9-year-old Speyside, cask number 115.12, 59.2%. So they're all cask strength. All the SMWS stuff is cask strength. I put here light, needed water, good nose, not blown away by it. Izek bourbon, and I gave it a 7. In fact, I upped it. I did give it a 6 originally, and then I upped it to a 7. Because I went back later on and tried it again, and it was much better. So that was really good. I should point out, these were all exclusive to that one event as well, so you can't buy them on the website or anything like that either. So the only chance you can get is to go to this tasting and then buy them once you've bought the thing there as well. I'm not too sure I like that, really, but maybe if you mixed it up a bit. Next one was milking a butterfly. Bit creepy. This was a 14-year-old refill bourbon hogshead, Speyside again, 58.3%, £58 member price. I just put lovely nose. It wasn't anything discerning or anything like mind blowing or anything like that, as far as I can remember. That's unfortunate. Cask number 41.122. It was nice. It was nice whiskey. Dram number 3, which we had with our dinner. A Dreamer's Dram. Now, I do know what this one was. It was cask number 134.7, which was Paul John. So it's Goan or Indian whiskey. Do like the Paul John stuff. Really nice. I tried them this time last year. I think I had done a flight with them, or their masterclass. Really good. So 5 years old, but obviously that temperature in Goa, accelerated aging. 61%, and £145. Too much money, man, for that. The nose was very familiar. It did remind me of Paul John whiskey. But yeah, that was it. It very reminiscent of that. I wouldn't say it was much better, other than being cask strength. It did taste very similar to me to the other Paul Johns I've had. And I gave that 7 out of 10 as well. Dram number 4. This is going far too long, this episode, isn't it? But if you've stuck with me, stick with me. Cask number 37.131. Tarantula. Is that how you spell tarantula? Tarantella. Tongue dancing. It's either tarantula or tarantella. I don't know. Tongue dancing. 15 years old. Distilled in 2003. 58.3%. 67 pounds. First fill barrique, so we hit the sherry stuff. Nose, syrup, sponge and complex. Taste was less complex, punchy, hot ABV, even with water. Took a lot of water to get that peppery hit to go down. And a woody echo. Again, 7 out of 10. Not bad. Oh, dropped it. Going down. I'm back. Don't worry, I'm back. Other side. Oh, now I'm out of focus as well. Oh, embarrassing. Dram number 5 was a sherry bomb. Cask number 46.84. Velvety Complexity, it was called. Water takes off the heat, softens and opens up. 8 out of 10. So this was a 17-year-old second fill Spanish Oloroso, but 58.7% and 73 pounds. Yeah, nice that one, but very reminiscent of other sherry bombs I've had. Last but not least was the peated. It was only lightly peated, which is, I don't want heavy peated stuff. But all in all, very nice stuff. This was cask number 66.162. I was 13 years old, distilled in 2006. Highland, second fill barrique, 60.8%. So banging again, 61 pounds. 50 quid, I would have bought that. Very nice. Light peat nose, a bit of Germaline TCP going on, and some sweet peat. 8 out of 10. So the last two I gave 8 out of 10. They were very good. But that first one, actually, it was the mixologist nose bag. Went back to that. That was good. That was actually a good whiskey as well. So the last two and the first one were my picks of the bunch. And that leaves me for a little spoiler. Yeah, old and rare. Next month though, because it fell on the same weekend, but it's got to be in March because it was the 1st of March. Sorry, but you'll have to wait till next month to find out what it tasted at Old and Rare. But I'll have pictures as well for it as well, so it's going to be cool. Be a nice little video that. So if you stuck with me, thank you very much. Sláinte, and I will see you next time. Brooks Whiskey is really good. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Because, I've forgotten what I say at the end. That's the last drop. Bye.